Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia 1. Or Tales of Xillia, rather. Last time what happened was, we kind of got through the boring crap, and we're now in a little bit of the meaty stuff. Not entirely in the meaty stuff yet, but enough to at least make sure that we know what's going on. So, we saw a girl go into the door last episode, and I kind of cliffhanger it because time restraints on me, mostly. Let's go. And let's get to figure out why was Professor Hal stuck here for so long.
Where did that girl go?
Hi.
Professor?
So, you're the visitor I heard about. Enjoying the view?
What is this place? What'd you do to the professor? Who are you?
Your expression. It's priceless. I love the look of fear in your eyes.
Hello.
What's going on?
Girl Red, welcome to the first boss fight. Also a boss fight that you probably can't win your first time.
You're gonna die.
So, most human monsters, creatures, and whatnot will fight just like you do. They'll guard, and they generally have super armor just like this one does. So, break down the armor and get to her nice core juicy bit. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm dodging this just fine, but then I've played this game a lot. So, I don't really need the, like, little crap that you can get you sometimes. I couldn't think of the word, sorry. Oh, what's...
Not good.
Let's... Oh, I had it. It's basically just do that, rinse and repeat every time.
Bet you weren't planning to die today, boy.
I think it's a different cutscene for if you win or don't win. Dang it, I had it too and I messed up.
Oh, quit trying to act calm.
Hello.
It's that girl.
Ha-ha! So you're the visitor I heard about. This guy's no fun. I'll kill you first.
I mean, I could have been fun, but I messed up. You also got like a crazy amount of experience from that if we actually won. But I feel also like that would break the game, so I'd rather not.
I'll rip that pretty face of yours to pieces.
I would be experienced, or maybe it's just money.
You're...
Who the hell are you?
I don't have time to explain. Leave now and I may spare you from any bodily harm.
Like hell?
that Ifrit?
You are correct. The Lord of Fire.
I can't believe you.
Also,
were
as
able
you can
to
just
summon
tell,
him.
as you saw, unlike traditional RPGs where you fully restore after battle, this game doesn't let you do that, actually. Mila's four spirits, yeah. So, that's kind of a thing. Yeah, Mila is basically Maxwell, the Lord of Spirits, as we heard from the intro. So, I guess the game kind of spoiled it for you. Yes, Mila is Mila Maxwell.
Whoa.
I told you to go home. Don't tell me you live here.
No, of course not. I'm sorry.
Is this the work of the Spyrex?
The what-ix?
Could it be connected to the disappearance of the lesser spirits?
Huh? You're losing me. Disappearing spirits?
You really need to go home. Someone might not swoop to your rescue next time you're in trouble.
But we kind of want to figure out what happened to the professor and why.
The Spyrex must be somewhere else.
Hey, wait. I'm kind of trapped here. If the professor were with me, they might have let me leave, but can I come with you?
I see. If you stick with the person who saved you, then you won't need any more saving. Clever boy.
Boy,
I mean,
you don't look that much older than me. My name
but
is
she could
Mathis.
fight compared to
I'm
you.
Mila. Mila Maxwell.
Oh, here we go. Here's the main skit. Or skit, rather.
My hands are still shaking.
And for good reason. You were almost killed.
I'm a civilian. Why would she attack me like that?
I don't think she's part of Rashigol's army.
If she's not a soldier, then what is she doing at a military facility?
An ironic question for you or I to ask, don't you think?
I see your point. Did you kill her?
I'm not sure. I tried to go easy on her, but humans are so fragile. I keep having to tell the Four not to overdo it.
I'm not really following you.
Oh, another skit.
Are you finished here?
Huh?
I assume you had some reason for coming to this place.
I was worried because Professor House hadn't come back. But he's...
One of the people who died while connected to that machine?
Yeah. I can't believe it. The professor had been so excited about the request from Orda Palace.
I see. Hmm? Yes. Yes, I suppose so.
Huh? Oh, wait for me!
Okay, so I believe there's a chest up here. Or at least something to grab. Nope, I'm wrong. I think I made the same mistake in the exact same place. I think every time I make a mistake, like, it's just like always in the same place by accident.
Hmm? What's going on?
Our Lilium orbs are shining.
Lithium orbs, yay.
I've been wondering what this thing is since I set off. My handmaid told me I had to carry it with me.
Well, it comes in handy if you face monsters. It gives you the power to fight them. I got one myself when I left home, just in case.
No, I'm good.
So, that's how it works. This is actually my first time developing it too.
I see. So it's a tool that taps into inherent abilities. I imagine that powerless humans never leave home without them.
You talk as if you're not human yourself.
Maybe because she isn't. Oh, skip.
Mila Maxwell. It must be pretty weird having the same name as the Lord of Spirits.
Not at all. We are one and the same.
I'm sorry?
I am Maxwell, Lord of Spirits.
What? Come on, you're totally human. You... look just like a normal woman.
I would hope so. That is the form I created for myself.
The form you created?
Okay.
So you're that Maxwell, Lord of Spirits, ruler of elements.
Once again, sorry, I'm not really
A
talking.
person claiming to be a spirit? It's a bit much to swallow.
Then how do you humans prove your identities to each other?
Well, by showing identification, I guess. I have a medical school ID card.
Ah, then I doubt that I'll be able to prove my identity to your satisfaction. I wouldn't even know where to apply for a spirit ID card.
Is it really okay for me to be following this person?
Okay, the humor shows a bit there where it's like, oh, like, spirit ID cards. That's a thing that could possibly be a thing, right? I don't know, it's just a little silly banter like that. It makes the game a little more enjoyable for a lot of people, and I'm definitely one of those people who just like little banters. Here's the chest I'm thinking of. Ooh, that's an ingredient we're not using ever. And for those who are going to be asking, like, oh, why don't you show off, like, items and stuff? I will show them off, actually, when we're done with this area. Mostly due to the fact I don't want to overload you guys with cutscenes and me explaining stuff and tutorials and a bunch of other things. So I'm going to try to dodge you the best of my abilities. Okay, good. So I do not want to take on every fight that comes our way, but I do want to show off some interesting fights and some significant fights.
I always wanted to live up to Professor House's expectations, but now he's dead. What are you doing?
I'm cuddling you.
Why?
I read it in a book. When humans are upset, they feel better when you cuddle them.
What book was that?
A mother's eyes, a mother's touch.
That sounds like a book about child rearing. I'm not a baby.
This technique has no effect on you? Humans are so complicated.
Well, I guess I do feel a little better. Thank you.
It was good. It was good for tongue tie. It's a very good
Wait,
method
doesn't this
for
lead deeper inside?
humor.
We're not heading to the exit?
No,
There's something seriously wrong here. Shouldn't we get out?
I'm aware of the danger, but there's something I must find. I'm afraid I can't escort you out before then.
Sure. After all, I was the one who asked to go with you. What's so funny?
It's nothing. When my business here is done, I promise to see you safely out of here. There's no need to worry.
Thanks.
That's good. Like, as much as, like, I want to say she's a jerk, but she has some morality.
If we must.
This isn't good. I'm sorry, everyone.
Plus, it's not actually have to use an item. Dang, I was hoping I wouldn't have to.
Not yet. All right, I did it.
Yeah. As I said, I'm trying not to go into the inventory screen too much, just that I'm not going to overload you guys on a lot of things. That comes later, for sure.
Attack. Healer. Healer.
Onward.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna let Mila mostly do all the work, because she's the one who's gonna be hitting the hardest, and she's just kind of better for combat purposes than we are. We're more for healing and support.
Demon Fist! All right!
Okay. Project L. Progress should be being made. What? Yeah, no. If you hold L1, you can switch between targets. Or if you're close to your target, you can just tap L1 and it works the same. Mila, help me!
The likes of you will not
Thank you.
stop me.
Oh, there's a door there. There's that door. Of course, I want to show off everything I can, so mostly just trying to remember where to go.
All right.
Are you an openable door? You are. Oh, you're the right way to go. Damn it, I want to go the wrong way. Oh well. Well, we'll have opportunities to come back here. Actually, the thing is about most Tales of games, not a lot of areas are one-time accessible to you. There's a lot of areas that I generally forget where to go. And I believe, yeah, this is definitely one of them you can come back to.
The Lance of Kresnik? That's the name of the sage from the Genesis Age. Huh? What are you doing?
So this is what humans call irony. Naming this weapon after Kresnik. Listen up. We must destroy that which harms man and spirit.
Those are the four great spirits. So that really makes her Maxwell?
So for those who don't know what the four spirits are, I guess I'll explain it to you. Earth is Gnome, Fire's Ifrit, Fire's Ifrit, Sylph is Wind, and Undyne or Undine is Water.
What the heck's going on?
Oh, are you insane? Don't you know this is going to drain you too?
Your suffering. It's worth it!
It's acting directly on her mana lobes.
This wasn't part of the plan. But it's nothing I can't deal with.
Are you gonna try and stop it? Do you know what you're doing?
That's it.
Mila! Look down!
Stop! Or you'll be dragged in with it.
The four spirits? Wait. Take Mila and then run? Huh? What? What are you trying to do?
Well, that completely messes all over. Oh, she's dead. I guess we are too. Hello, super mysterious character. And now we got the intro. This is Progress. This is also one of the best intros to the Tales of games, and alright, I already say this, the Tales of main series of games. I do think some of the subtitle games are better, but no, this is such an amazing game to start off this adventure. Because it kind of shows off a lot of things, and some things that we probably won't even understand until far later in the game. There's definitely some characters that you won't expect to show up, but they do show up. So for those who know about the Tales of games are, especially the more recent Tales of games at the very least, there's been games where you swap teammates like every couple minutes. There are some times that you do want to stick with a certain team, or there might be a certain build you want to go for. So, this game actually does promote a lot of cooperative play. How does this go about it? I will actually explain once again in further detail when it becomes apparent. Also, just like the Persona games and other games I cover on the channel, this game is super anime. I'm not even gonna lie. And for those who are like, oh, I don't like animated games, just look at the graphics from the part we were just doing. That's the graphics of this game. The cutscenes like this are only for the intros and mostly until, like, you don't see them until, like, maybe the end credits area. So, if you guys like the style of the art that you've been showed so far, this game is definitely right up your alley. Now, granted, that's the short version. I actually highly recommend you guys look up the Tales of Xillia intro in a full version on YouTube. It's such a great song. Also, for those who are non-Japanese translators or speakers or whatnot, look up the actual English translations of it too, or whatever region you may be in. I think it's such an amazing song. It's definitely one of the songs that got me pumped up for playing the game series. Another one that gets you pumped up, and not to mention with all the visuals, I'm going to just recommend stuff to you guys. Like, I'm not going to say go out of your way and look it up for this one, because we're going to be covering this one later. Another one I can think of that's actually a really good, like, sit down and watch is actually the Tales of the Abyss intro. Granted, I'm not the biggest fan of that game, but there are some things I really do enjoy about that game, the intro being one of them.
Mila!
How foolish, Jude. You should have gone home like I asked.
You in cahoots with her? What? Haven't you ever wielded a sword before?
Of course. But I always relied on the Force power to guide my arm. It feels quite different without their help.
Come quietly or else. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, you see how corrupt your society is, dude. I think you want to do this just for, like, the satisfaction of, like, doing the right thing. Also, as you can tell, Mila is not the powerhouse that she once was, because she lost the Grand Four or whatever. So Mila's going to be on the same level with us. Like, she's going to be on par with us, doing the exact same damage, and for the most part, still be as goofy as she always is.
You saved me again, Jude. Thank you.
Listen, you'd better get out of Fenmont while you can.
Right. You have my gratitude.
The city entrance is always crawling with police. You'd be safer heading to the Sea Haven.
The Sea Haven.
You know where that is, do you? I mean, we're already so far with you, might as well go on all the
You
way, because
don't
we're
know
kind of
where it
screwed
is,
regardless.
do you? This way.
And that's also a very interesting thing about Mila. Mila always relied on the
I'm sorry
Force,
to
so she
put
never
you in
did
this
anything
situation.
in her
It's
own
okay.
power.
Besides, I still owe you for saving me. I'll show you to the Sea Haven.
You don't really need to save.
The Sea Haven is on the opposite side of
Oh,
the
let's-
city from here.
We
We
just...
need to go towards the central plaza
Oh, it
first.
carries on. Okay.
We can only get to the Sea Haven via the path that leads to Talem Medical School.
Oh, wait, no. Alright, it's on the direct opposite end of where we started from. Or, that's where we started from, rather. Wait, no. Ah! Sorry, Fenmont is one of the bigger areas in the game, so I kind of do get lost from time to time, just because like, I don't remember where to really go, even though it says right there, the med school.
After crossing the central plaza, turn right at the first corner.
If Ifrit were here, I'd never have to be drenched like this.
So, yeah, we're going to Sea Haven, and we're actually going to basically flee Fenmont, because we are a traitor.
You two! Stop right there!
Huh? What's going on?
Doctor. Dr. Jude? From the medical school.
Mr. Eldon? Is that you? What's going on here?
I can't believe you are the one we're looking for. Jude Mathis, I have a warrant for your arrest. There's one for her, too. I'm authorized to use force if necessary. But I don't want to hurt you.
But wait, just hold on a minute. We may have done a little breaking and entering, but that hardly makes us public enemy number one.
So much for that. It looks like they're not listening.
Mr. Eldon!
I'm sorry. But I'm afraid I have my orders.
Jude, I can't let them capture me. I have to resist.
Then we'll do it the hard way. Go on, get her.
Wow.
This is goodbye, Jude. Forgive me for all of this.
Think your next move over carefully, Doc. The more trouble you give us, the harder your sentence.
It's just that I just wanted to...
Oh, wow.
Well, aren't these military types brave? Protecting the world from pipsqueaks like you.
Who are you?
Save the chit-chat for later. Your lovely lady friend's about to set sail, you know.
Wait, but I...
Listen close, kid. The military issued your warrant, and with the Military Powers Act invoked, you're an ex-marked criminal. If they catch you, you'll face... execution.
What? Execution?
Come on. I hope you're sturdier than you look.
As I said, this game is super anime.
What's going on here?
The military's doing drills or something on shore. We were just getting out of their way. Come on, do you really think a pipsqueak, a pretty girl, and a dashing man like me would be up to no good? It's Alvin.
Huh?
That's my name. You said that you're Jude, right?
Hello, Alvin.
Yes, sir. And this is Mila.
Hang in there, kid.
Kind of have to. Save progress? Yeah. But it's gonna have to wait until next time on Let's Play Tales of Xillia.